reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Justin.
And I'm your other host, Quincy.
I was mid-stretch on that one. I shouldn't have done that, but felt good.
It's okay.
Oh.
You're okay. It's okay. He survived, everybody.
That is true. That is true. Finally getting cooler out here, and it feels damn nice outside.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh. Your mic.
Wow, right off the bat with the bot.
Yeah, I'll get him real quick. And thank you, Smart Detection. But you were saying?
Oh, I was just saying, like, it was nice enough out that I wore a Henley today, you know, like long sleeve with the buttons, like a couple buttons in the front.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about a long sleeve, but I really like the sun and the cool breeze, so I just kind of wore this regular t-shirt. Oh boy. Been doing anything the past week, you?
Working.
That's fair. We need to get you a break, bud. And then I want you to play a very particular game because I keep hearing about it, and I want to know your opinion of it. It's called Dispatch.
Yeah, I am interested in Dispatch. How much is it?
20.
It's cheap.
I think it's on 20. I think it's like 25 on Steam. I think it's on sale.
Sweet.
Okay, $30.
That's not bad. Did it get a console release?
I think so.
My controller's dead.
Oh,
I need to charge some batteries.
that's fair. But from what I've been told, this game is a banger, and I would like to also purchase it, but not now. I've also been playing something of my own, Outer Worlds 2. You drinking anything particular over there?
I have a caramel macchiato from Starbucks. Grabbed it on the way home from work.
Fair enough. You can drink coffee at any time, man.
I do, but I'm also not going to bed for several hours because I have to do laundry and paperwork and stuff like that. Like, we're going to do this, and then my ass basically goes right back to work.
That is fair. As for me, I'm drinking a Canada Dry Fruit Splash Zero Sugar. I really love it. It's probably my second favorite drink right now.
I'm upset. I think they discontinued the Sprite teas, and I didn't have very many of them, and they were surprisingly fucking good.
I haven't seen them at all, so
I was buying them in the can. Zero sugar, and they were pretty fucking good. And now I can't seem to find them.
Oh. Well,
yeah. I think too many people did what I did initially. Went, don't know about that,
and just left it until the very end.
Yeah.
As you can see on screen, I've just been playing anything and everything that's been kind of coming my way. A little bit of Battlefield 6, a little bit of the Outer Worlds, the original one, getting in preparation for Outer Worlds 2, and I only got a couple hours of playtime in there, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. Firstly, let's get some Humble Bundles out of the way. One of my favorite games of all time is Myst. From 94, I want to say. And it was probably my first little adventure game. And right now you can purchase it for very inexpensive through Humble Bundle, while also getting the entire series of Myst, including my second favorite Myst game, Exile. Sadly, it includes the Myst 2021 version, but it does include the Riven 2024 remaster, which does spectacular with what it's been given. So, for the cost, it is very well worth it all the same. It does give you Real Myst, the 3D Architect one that was done post-2000, Myst Masterpiece Edition, which looks just like the original back from 1994, the 24-bit color scheme, and then the original Riven, in case you happen to want the old-school FMVs.
I've never played any of these.
Yeah, they're all little point-and-click adventures with little puzzles. Some of them are a little bit impossible to figure out. I'm looking at you, Revelation and End of Ages, but they're fun nonetheless. And this helps out Breakthrough T1D, formerly the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, because we now have the Breakthrough. As a leading global type 1 diabetes research and advocacy organization, we help make everyday life better while driving toward cures, because they have found cures. We are opening doors that were once closed by T1D diagnosis. We lead the way with more effective solutions by connecting the brightest minds to advance treatments, influence policy, and improve access to care. By driving innovation forward, we will make T1D a thing of the past. Fuck
Nice.
yeah. The second one, a bit of a funny one, Critical Role comic collection. I am a huge fan of Critical Role, and lately they've been doing some really big bounds, such as mentioned before, dropping Dispatch. And they have been doing a lot of really good bounds into just everything: comics, animation, video games. Well, I mean, they've done most of that stuff just in the voice acting alone, but this is all some really good stuff. If you happen to be a big fan of D&D and have no idea about Critical Role, but want to hear some really good tales of it, then this might be a good go-to if you haven't even hopped into the animated series yet. You get all the Vox Machina origins, the Mighty Nine origins, some of the side stories such as the Tales of Exandria. One I believe is missing from here that I'm kind of stunned and that is the Critical Role Tales of Exandria Ripley, which I own the physical copy of. But it's not too heavy of a knowledge story, I guess. But overall, $18 gets you all of it. And it helps out their own Critical Role Foundation.
They had a foundation.
I remember they started it back. Oh, yeah, here we go. Since we began sharing stories online in 2015, one of our guiding principles has been to use our platform to create good, both in our local communities and for the world at large. Critical Role Foundation is our way of continuing this mission in a meaningful way. Critical Role Foundation partners with outstanding nonprofit organizations that carry the same values as we do, and we work closely alongside each of the partners to ensure that every dollar raised is going toward programs and projects that are changing the world for the better. I believe they had an entire school built. I forget where. I want to say it's around India, but they had an entire school built there, and they even had an extracurricular area so that way they could play D&D in those schooling areas, and said we're just trying to spread around the fun of D&D while also, education, And I've always enjoyed Critical Role, so yeah, if you guys are within yelling distance, just purchase this one just to help out. Ba-doop. This big moon-headed son of a gun scared me when I got jump scared playing this game earlier. I really like Monolith and Obsidian, the developers of Outer Worlds 2. They worked so hard at making this game look spectacular.
Are you enjoying it more than one?
Yes. So far, yes.
Okay.
I still need to go back through the first one and do the DLC that I didn't do, the monster hunting one. But as far as the 4.5, 5 hours that I played this morning after I got home, the 2 feels way better. Feels a lot cleaner. The only downside is I'm on a controller, and I've become accustomed to mouse and keyboard as of late, but that didn't hinder me too much. I still feel like a brooding force even on hard difficulty. The flaw system is a very funny little jab at you at times where I AFK'd for a moment and my cursor wasn't like directly up, but it was in an angle, like a 40-degree angle upward toward the sun. And it said, "Hey, you've been staring at the sun for so long. You can now have a flaw that is just as long as you're in the sun, your vision goes down, but you gain healing over time while the sun is out." And I'm like, that's hilarious, but no, I don't want that. Thank you. I've run into 3 flaws so far. I haven't accepted any of them. If when I get the creaky knees, I might go for that one just because it'll help your stealth movement speed. But then good luck getting out of stealth because it'll create a noise.
Yeah, just everything shoot from self.
Yeah, it's a very interesting, and the idea of a idiocracy mixed in with consumerism mixed in with a libertarian style thing. It's a lot of themes thrown at you, and then it throws it all out the window and says, "Well, now the bureaucracy's lost its mind. What are you going to do?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay." I thought I would need to join a space cult to have fun in this game. No, it gives you off the rip the choice of, are you gonna go batshit insane and do your own thing, or are you gonna try and help out one of the big governs of this world? Sadly, I haven't run into space flight, which is always the big thing I want to do in these kinds of games, but it's Obsidian. I don't think they have the dev crew for that yet, so I'll just have to take the tax that, boots on the ground style of gameplay I'll be okay with. But so far, I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. I am probably going to play this all through the weekend. But yeah, Dispatch dropped on Steam and it quickly, very quickly became the #1 seller on Steam. I'm very curious to know if there are other numbers out there that, like if Xbox could release how many copies this sold, how much PlayStation this sold. Is this on Switch? Oh no, just PS5, only on PS5 and PC? That's rude.
Disgusting.
That's
Anyone that
rude.
goes only PlayStation 5 is disgusting. Never mind. I no longer want to play it.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
It's fine.
Well, even still, this game is rose to charts, and I keep getting TikToks about it, and I keep looking away from them because I would love to play this game. This game looks like it's a whole lot of fun. A lot of really good voice actors are in it. Some of my favorite content creators are in it. And I feel like I could have some real fun getting through this one. But doop. An odd choice of a collaborate. Well, two odd choices of collaborations. The first one is I didn't see this one coming. Once Human, a game where you are fighting camera movie camera headed creatures with guns, and Pal World, a game where yeah the guns are there, but you have nice fuzzy creatures, are having a collaboration in the Once Human world. I mean, once again,
Interesting.
yeah, not really against it, but I'm glad that Power World is still got its head full of steam and still pushing forward. They changed your motorcycle mount to this creature here. I don't know what their names are. I haven't played Power World in a minute. You can turn yourself into one of those pals. Um, there's also a small side story that has you fighting one of the boss characters, which is a pal. And even the bus that gets you around the island has Power World themed uh, characters in there. Man, oh man, did they really put this into an odd perspective by including these characters in this dystopian style world. But I guess it works. I mean, it if you just played Power World and then threw Once Human characters into that, it still would kind of have this odd, authentic charm to it. I can't really explain, but playing Once Human, it's fine. It's just a free to play mess around that has a lot of time gate things. Like, oh, you want to craft this machine? It'll take you 8 hours. That's the only problem I had with it, but otherwise it was okay. The other odd one, but this one's an interesting free one that no one really would have expected. Balatro and Vampire Survivors. I have Vampire Survivors downloaded, and I'm probably gonna hop into this one. I believe it's to drop.
Which one's Vampire Survivors?
The auto movement one where you have things either attack in front of you or to your side.
Right, yeah.
And you get to play as one of the higher up jokers and throw bananas or throw planets at people. And they finally also have announced that their 1.14 will include co-op. So in case you and a friend want to go through it, or you and 3 friends want to go through this, that's pretty cool. They also added in a bit of more of a roulette style gameplay. Um, I'm gonna hop into this. I really like Vampire Survivors as a pick up, set down style game, and big old poker chips flying all over the place seems like my kind of play style. Have you played Vampire Survivors?
No.
No, very small game.
I played Bloucho, though.
That is true. I recommend it very highly. Badoop. Speaking of the indies at Xbox Fall Showcase, there was a game that spoke to me. You are a frog, and you can hop onto a sled, and you can sled. You can also gamble. You can throw darts. You can have snowball fights. You can fish. You could do whatever the heck you want that isn't stressful. So in sledding game, you basically go into a random lobby if you want, or you can join friends and just have fun at the ski resort or sled. Ride the gondola going up, sled, ski, whatever, fish down at the bottom. It is literally just a chill game, and it's going to be available on Game Pass. I believe they had talked about it soon. There's no date, sadly. Do a double check. Yep, nope, no date yet. But I might check this one out. Oh, you can also build snowmen. Big snowmen.
I do like snowmen.
Badoop. Along with that indie showcase, there was also the indie horror showcase that had a bunch of PC games that was very dark to watch. The showcase itself seemed to have like dropped the gamma to like raise spookiness, or had like a vignette that was a little bit more darker. The trailers were a lot better when you see them on their own. But Shadow Sacrament: The Roots of Evil was one of the games that I was like, ooh, this looks good. It looks gritty. It looks a little what's the game? Blasphemy. Blasphemy meets what's
I
another
don't
good
remember that one.
a good 2D platforming game. But this has its feel. Salt and Sanctuary, that's the other feel for it. But I could tell you
Yeah, I don't remember that one either.
Oh man. 2 very good indie titles that were very difficult to play. But this game
Maybe
does
that's
look.
why, because I've had very, like, I love to support indie, but I also have not played that many indie games.
That's fair. Um, I can give you a whole slew of them if you happen to be down the line saying I need something to play, because I've got a grotesque amount of indies in my back pocket that I could just be like, this one's a good one. But Shadow Sacrament is probably going to join that one. However, one that may join it, I don't know, is Retro Space, a Dead Space-ish VHS clone that I kind of ran into during the showcase. It gave me very what's the movie with Roddy Piper? They Live.
They live.
They give me it was very much like that, but with much more louder weaponry than the weapons that they used in the movie. Um, it seems to have a actual physics engine in this one. You can drop things on your
Right.
enemies.
They live. They just had, like, there weren't any special weapons.
Well, the big, what was it? The Kasul, the Magnum that he had.
I remember having a shotgun.
I thought he had the Kasul, the big hand cannon.
I don't remember. Like, the main thing of that one is, like, uh, it's about, showing the world that these things exist.
Pretty much. And once you realize you're the only human on a spaceship full of these weird creatures, it kind of has that same feeling. I don't know if I'm going to get this one. It seems fun, but uh, I don't know. I've played a lot of Dead Space clones to last a lifetime.
I still need to
However,
go back and play the remake for Dead Space. I haven't done that.
I haven't either. Do you have it on the box?
That's a good question. I will have to check later. My controller's dead, so I can't easily access that right now.
Fair enough. One game that I wouldn't mind going through, however, is a Silent Hill clone. Now, I would like to get Silent Hill Forte, Silent Hill F, but I don't know. Me and Konami still not really on speaking terms. As much as I would really love to purchase that game and go through it, I want to support indies. And what better one than Pinnacle Point, a really good looking Silent Hill ish looking game, some really good PlayStation 1 into PlayStation 2 ish style graphics with some really grotesque creatures. I could get down with this ideal. It also kind of gives me oh god, what's that one game where the main character's a little oddball. He talks to himself. Deadly Premonition. That's it.
Oh, the game is basically just Twin Peaks.
Yeah, it is pretty much Twin Peaks, but this one seems to be a little bit
Yeah, I'm
more.
fine cup of coffee.
He just has a sip of coffee and he gets an epiphany about something he has no clue. He has never seen it before, but he's like, "I got it. I now know." There was
It's
also
all together. Everything's
yeah,
coming up, Millhouse.
that's another thing I forgot to bring up. Over on Fortnite, they had a trailer for Fortnite, the Simpsons collaboration. They're adding Simpsons to it. Now, I know you're a huge fan of Simpsons.
Yeah.
If you did play Fortnite, would you get them?
I mean, if I played Fortnite, I'd probably get Ghostface, but
True
yeah, I
that.
could see you on some Simpsons stuff.
Fair, fair. Another little tiny trailer of Resident Evil Requiem. It's pretty much stuff we've already seen from the original trailers, just with a few little excess things. That's fine. Oh, we gotta hydrate chat.
Is there a stretch in there too?
Nope, but that'd be smart to do anyways. Oh.
Stretch it out.
Next up, another showcase, the Galaxies showcase. Um, a couple games kind of stood out. It wasn't that big, but the first one that I noticed was Clawpunk, a game that looked kind of like Broforce, if you've ever played that one. And it had like a little bit of roguelite elements. It had a bright and vibrant style color scheme. Uh, I kind of was super cool with like the punk motif. I've always been down with like the Hobie Brown style of just punk. Um, they really pushed this one super good during the showcase. November 14th, go ahead and wishlist it. I believe it even has a demo on Steam. So if you happen to want to check this one out, go and take a peek. What's your fascination with punks? Yes, no?
With punks? I mean,
Punk.
yeah. Did you ever watch the movie SLC Punk?
Yes.
Do you remember Jason Segel's character Mike?
The one that had the tabs in his back pocket during a run through the sprinklers.
I don't remember that. He's the one that doesn't have the colorful hair, doesn't have piercings, the jackets, none of the stuff. Glasses, a polo that's tucked in, things like that. I have been repeatedly told that that's me by my friends that are more punk.
Oh.
Because I respect punk music, I respect a lot of the punk ideals, but I don't do the punk look. So,
But you would look so good with the Liberty Spikes.
yeah, I'm not doing Liberty Space.
I've always wanted to have a punk hairstyle. It's just I know I wouldn't wear it well, so I've never done it. So yeah. By Doop. Mick Gordon, a really good composer, I guess I'll call it, because he does use instruments in his take. Pushed over a game during the Galaxy Showcase and said, "Get this game. This game's gonna be great." And that game is called Defect. All big bold letters. And I gotta say, it's probably one of the grittiest, realistic looking cyberpunk-ish games I have seen in a minute since, well, Cyberpunk. But it gives very Judge Dredd vibes. I do like its look. I don't know, having the 4v4v4v4 gameplay. I don't know. Having a 4v4 seems fine. Having two other teams kind of throwing everyone everywhere seems like a hectic time, but I do like the destructible environments, the Rainbow Six Siege style leaning around corners and being able to make arrests in this case, stealing the brains, the memories of people. I might check it out if a demo pops out, but I don't think I'm going to purchase this one. I may also check out the music just because Mick Gordon makes pretty dang good music.
Is he the one that did Doom?
Doom 2016 and Eternal.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I think it was the other guy that did Lost Age. I forget his name right now. I can see him. He looks just like you.
Interesting.
Hold on, I'll pull it up real quick. Let me just do a new window and move it over. Composer. Not that. Doom Dark Age. Oh, I was incorrect. Huh. I thought that it was another individual, but I guess I was wrong. No, it was done by Finishing Move, which okay, they just wanted to get the Slayer legend wrote down. Okay, my bad. Badoop. A game that I didn't think still had a big player base is getting a very interesting collaboration with Warhammer 40K, and that's Rust. I didn't think that Rust needed it, but I will admit the trailer that they put through did look super cool. Having the people built up in the parking sign style armor and then running across those that look like they were wrapped in the new Cadia style militia gear. I I don't know, if Rust started out with this kind of collaboration, I think I probably would have played it a little more. But I also don't really like the antisocial aspects of Rust enough to kind of keep playing it.
My thing was that um, it was on PC, and then by the time it came to uh, console, like my interest had kind of died out. And then from what I understand, the console version is crap. So
That is correct. They used an outdated version, and it remains outdated to now. Those servers are also apparently not running well. But to have a chainsword, that'd be kind of cool. The collaboration looks like it's a good old time. I believe it is dropping soon. No, available now. Cool. Drop now. A hazmat suit, a cool looking shotgun, some storage containers, a backpack, and the chainsaw sword. You know, good collaboration. Just I don't think I would purchase it personally. Um, I don't have a price tag here. Let's go find out real quick.
how dare you?
Yeah, well. $13. Not the worst.
It's a little pricey.
It was a little pricey, especially for a 2013, 2013-ish game. and I've already had this. How long? Let me see. View my stats. When was the last time I played? Let's see here. The last time I played was 2016. And all it took me to lock down that was to play a little instrument and then die. And I'm done with it. I never want to play it ever again.
And we're done. And we're done.
But speaking of Warhammer, Dark Tide has been out for almost 10 years now. That kind of boggled my mind because I was like, no, really? And then I was like, oh yeah, it has been since 2015. Dark Tide has popped out. Huh. Okay. So with that, they are saying the 10 Years of Tide events are going to be popping out. The Stolen Rations, the in-game event, the Geheimnisnacht, the which I believe is translation to Long Night, I believe, or Longest Night. November 11th, a new class reveal. Our last class reveal was actually really cool, so I'm curious what this one is. November 20th, Return to the Reek, a new free level. December 2nd, a free update and a special event for that time. And December 9th, Gifts of the Wolf Father in-game event. I might hop into it. I don't know. I don't mind Dark Tide. Um, it's a fun little Left 4 Dead clone meets grotesque time in the Warhammer universe.
Yeah, I don't know enough about the Warhammer universe for all this.
Um,
It's just not. I just I don't know. I played Space Marines 2 once, and it was fun. But that's like that's my limit.
that's
I
fair.
don't know. It's a big universe.
It's a huge universe. I like the fantasy side of it. The rat folk, the Vermintide. But Dark Tide's also a very fun one. If you just happen to like Left 4 Dead clones, but want a little bit more grit and weight to the weapons, you can have literally a cannonball launcher that just rips through everything in front of you. It's a fun time. Now it's time to hit the weird, depressing bits of the week. So Fallout Day was, I believe, Sunday, and Good Springs had their annual uh Good Springs Fallout event, because of New Vegas.
No, they do that in November.
Did you do that in November?
Yeah.
Oh, well, they
I
had.
think.
Well, they had.
Yeah,
the
November 14th and 16th is their big fan celebration.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then they just had a small little snippet because Bethesda made a trip out there, and I thought, oh, hey, okay, that must mean that we're gonna probably get the New Vegas thing probably in the near future, right? Right? No.
One would have thought.
One would have thought, but they made Fallout 76 Burning Springs a bounty board of really cool things to do outside of the Commonwealth. Is it Commonwealth? No, it's Appalachia, right? I don't mind doing bounty runs. It's just after you do them a couple dozen times, I don't know, gameplay becomes stale. Bosses are already really freaking tough in 76 where I'm at, so I just worry about popping into that. But they also announced Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, and I'm like, how long has Fallout 4 been out? Oh,
Longer than we want to talk about.
yeah. Fallout 4 was a good time.
I enjoyed
But
it. I still play it every now and then.
yeah, the DLCs, I mean, I only liked Far Harbor. The other DLCs were kind of junk.
I didn't really play the DLCs, which has kind of been a case with me and Fallout repeatedly.
I recommend all the ones in New Vegas, no problem, but the ones in 4, Nuka World was just so stale, and the automation one, I was like, thanks, I guess. And then, let me see here. Yeah, the contraptions, the Vaultec Workshop, the Wasteland Workshop, Nuka World. It was a cool place. I just wish there was more to do in it. But Far Harbor was fun. I liked Far Harbor. You visit an island off of Rhode Island, and you just go and find out that this place is like super radiated, but like the radiation acts all spooky instead. I liked it. Real fun. I don't know if we needed Fallout 4, but that's what we got. We didn't get no New Vegas. I
I
hope
know
we
that,
do.
I know that the masses wanted New Vegas, and I respect that. I would like 3 and New Vegas, and I would honestly really like um 1 and 2 getting a true modern remake. I know that mods have happened for it, and I love that, but like, why does it have to be up to the mods to do it, you know?
Yeah, that is true. I mean, we got London, and I only played a touch of London. I need to go back to London. London sounded like a great idea on paper, and with all of the tools that were at the mods maker's disposal, I feel like I could have gotten a lot more out of that. That being aside, you are correct. Why should all these really cool expansions or full size games be left up to the just mod makers? Todd Coward, you need to address this. You need to do better. um, but I know it's not all his fault right now, considering Xbox is having their own little tiffs and tats.
And they're
Excited.
technically now owned by Xbox, so
Yeah. So it's a big shrug. Hopefully, we'll be able to get something out of them in the near future with New Vegas. What's that saying? If some people will listen if the money is really there, it's just hopefully they'll hear it. Any other gaming things you got, Q?
not really, no. I think that's it.
Then it's time for the limited shoe news. Sadly, only a couple fuzzy Crocs. I like slippers, and if I want the comfort of a slipper while also having the comfort of a Croc, why not get these ones?
Why would you want that?
I mean, don't they look comfy?
No, they look terrible.
Well, what about the reindeer ones with the reindeer antlers?
There's a big delay on the stream. Hold on. I'm still looking at the flannel. Like a big delay. Oh my god, catch up. There it goes. No, those look even worse.
Oh, but they're in your one of your favorite colors, espresso.
No. No.
No? Okay, well, what about the penguin one? Here, let me pull up the picture, and while that's loading, I'll get me a drink.
I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate this.
Very
I'm
Hugsy.
reloading the stream to see if they come through. I mean, it does look like Hugsy. Still no.
Still no. Well, if you happen to be the individual who still wants to purchase these, they have re-released them, $55 each for them, and you get free shipping on orders $49.99 and above. So you get free shipping when purchasing these. Yippee! And we're not even affiliated. Badoop. That was all the shoes we happened to find. There was something for Halloween, but it didn't look Halloween themed, which kind of bummed me out. However, heading back to Doom, there are two Muddy Feuses that have dropped, and they're both Doom related. And I gotta say, I like the box art on both of them. Doom Arena board game, which has Doom guy fighting back all of the bounds of hell once more, but with the entire cast this time. And then later on, I'll let this play through and show all the bits and pieces. I do like that they love their minis. All of the minis look really nice, very Doom 2-ish. And then on the other side, they did Doom the Dark Ages, which just looks like the Doom the Dark Ages cover art. And I gotta say, Slayer looks fucking amazing in mini form. I
He
like
does.
I like everything about both of these games. Sadly, the price tag is where this begins to hurt. For these very deluxe premium minis, they're wanting, I believe, $120 for the arena and $110 for The Dark Ages, I believe. Let me do a double check on the Kickstarter. So I thought I had it up, but I didn't. Alrighty.
While he's looking for that, I just have to say that these would
Oh.
totally get bought and then just be put into a D&D campaign.
I would. Oh, hell yeah, they would. $160 for both. I am sorry, I was very incorrect. But if you happen just to want the Doomslayer figure, $7. um, and you can of course add on bits and bobs. You can have the acrylic versions, $60 if you just want the Doomslayer figure with the acrylic versions, or if you bump it up the extra 20 for the full model, that's $80 for the set. That's not too terrible. And then if you want the attachment pieces, I really like the little face in the corner of them. $252 for the premium editions and the reinforcements expansions. Holy shit. $438 for everything, the dice rollers, and the Doomslayer's pet dragon. That's a big fucking figure. Hang on, do I got a better picture of that big old figure? Oh my god.
I want a pet dragon.
And then play Doom the Dark Ages. Those are cool.
I still have to sit down and play it. I haven't done that.
Pinky Rider, Arachnotron, Soldier, Atlan, Armored Titan, Cyclops. No, you dirty bitch. Show me that. Yes. So it is a Kickstarter exclusive. If you want that dragon, if you want that pet wagon, you got to get it through Kickstarter. And I believe it just started. It started a week ago. It's already got its funding goal, but you know,
I don't blame them at all for putting that big one in there. That makes total sense. So I respect it.
I mean, I think 50 people already bought it. So that's also another thing of the let me see here. Where's the big boy? Where's the big boy dragon? 183 people bought the very, very big one. So yeah, this is already making its money and then some. 22 days left to go. Go and check this out on Kickstarter. Badoop. We talked about these before, but now we have the full entire lineup of the Over the Garden Wall figure set, Chapter 2. I like Over the Garden Wall. I need to go back through it because along with this figure set, they also dropped a really nice looking vinyl. And I'm like, I don't really remember the music from this. I remember liking the series, but I don't remember the music much. So I might have to go back through it. $35, I believe. Yeah, $35 for the original soundtrack LP. The figures, on the other hand, for the Gourd Folk and the Gourd Monster, $150 for the set 2, limited edition set, I might add. For the 3 and all of their accessories, $120. And for Wirt and I forget it. Wirt and Greg, $95. That's not terrible for Mondo prices. However, another thing off of the Instagram caused me to kind of stare at it for a minute and go, that's fucking cool looking. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers original motion picture soundtrack with these really cool orange with black and pumpkin colorway. And the cover is like a Rorschach test of Michael Myers' mask. And I'm like, that's fucking cool as fuck. I didn't see it on here, but they've been doing a lot of really cool music collaborations lately. Also, a really nice looking X-Men 97 Storm figure for $245.
The real Ghostbuster one's pretty cool too.
I don't know this character. Mr. Jash?
I don't remember most of the characters from Real Ghostbusters. I haven't watched Real Ghostbusters since I was a kid.
Same. I remember seeing a couple episodes. Couldn't tell you what they were about, though. But $202 for that limited collection edition. They also have a Mondo Halloween Warehouse Finds where there's a McCready figure. I really like that one. For those who don't know who McCready is, from The Thing. There was also a not Stephen King, a John Carpenter talk about, and someone asked the question at the very end of The Thing: does McCready give oh god, what's his name? The other survivor gasoline to see if he was a thing? And John goes, "What are you, crazy? What do you think? Because I'm not telling you." And I'm
The
like,
thing I saw him talk about was he was asked. I remember the thing I remember him seeing him asked is there enough information in the movie to tell us who's the thing? And by the way, it's Childs you're thinking of is the other
"They're
character,
shots. Thank you."
David. And he says, yeah, all the information you need is in the movie to know which one's the thing.
Okay. It's very hard to tell who it is and who it isn't.
I've seen fans talk about a lot of things, how you can't see Childs' breath, and so it suggests he's the thing. I don't know.
Hmm. That's an interesting one. I don't know. I never heard that one, but I need to go back through some of these old movies and take a peek through them. A lot of records have popped through, such as for Smile, for Hellraiser 2022, um, Brain Damage, which I really love
Oh,
that
the
art.
changeling.
The Changeling. Further up, I believe there was Freddy vs. Jason. Further up, there was the price tag for where was it? There it is, the Halloween one for $50, Vertigo for 35. Just a lot of really
Vertigo's a pretty
cool.
good movie.
The Paranorman one, as much as I really didn't like the movie, that's a really
I've
cool
never
color.
seen it.
It's fine for a stop motion ish style animation, but I really like this colorway on the records. A really nice it's a glow in the dark. It better be fucking glow in the dark with it being that way.
I mean, even if it
Uh
wasn't intentional, that's probably going to go under a black light.
yeah. So what it is it's like this soft green, but with a deeper green with little speckles of what looks to be little spirits, I'll say. Plus on the very middle of it, it's like an old school style movie poster of a zombie eating a brain. What's the other one got? Oh, another individual wanting to eat something. Uh I like Mondo. Mondo does really good collaborations. I would definitely put some money toward these if I had some extra money. Um, this Fantastic Four poster looks really fucking cool. $85 for a 8-color screen print on the French construction pure white paper.
It's Alex Ross.
Oh.
I do love Alex Ross's art. His Kingdom Come stuff is amazing.
Mm-hmm. I I'm slowly starting to really enjoy getting artists on my Twitter and just kind of following just a bunch of artists. Some of them have switched over to heathenistic style arts, but to those who haven't, appreciate it. Oh, speaking of They Live, there is a They Live figure of the Roddy Piper with all of the yeah. There's the Casul, the big old gun, big old revolver that he used.
Yeah, but it doesn't remind me of anything that we were seeing in that game.
Oh, uh, mm. Silent
I very
Hill.
much remember the shotgun though, because that's the all out of bubblegum scene.
Yeah, I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. I really do like this Silent Hill original video game soundtrack with the mark of the Silent Hill logo on it. Very demonistic style case slip cases, but I just really like the fact that it's the uh, Jeep that ran over. It was supposed to be a deer, but it was actually a person, and it's very unknown what's underneath the vehicle until you play through the first Silent Hill game. It has a bunch of colorways that I really admire. I really like the dark smoky one. It's like a soft gray with black smoke and then a red with some soft smoke around it. Um, yeah, I'd probably purchase this one. above all. Does it have... Nope, go, nope, I want the... Okay, it does have a couple songs that I do recognize. Sadly, it has all the songs in it, so getting through everything would be a bit odd. But I could sit on this website for days on days on days, but we must press on. But doop. Over at McFarlane Toys, however, a Rocket Raccoon 1/6 scale collectible inspired by Rocket Raccoon: A Chasing Tale #1. I always like the comic book cover figures, and this one
Yeah,
definitely continues that trend.
yeah. I've got a Funko that's the comic book cover figure with the comic book in the back, but I prefer the statues like this. I wish I had some of those. But again, I don't have anywhere to put statues. But this is very beautiful, very well done. McFarlane Toys does good work.
And I didn't scroll down in chat. I didn't realize chat was moving. Oh, I'm so sorry. Speaking of Kickstarter, did I see that Zepeku has their Kickstarter live for Bastions and Guild Halls? For those who play D&D, Bastions and Guild Halls are a really nice little addition to the 5.5-ish that's been kind of floating around, and Zepeku does really good virtual tabletop maps, so that's another thing to check out. CZEPEKU. Go and check that one out on Kickstarter. Badoop. Over at NECA Official, we have ourselves a really cool Jack Skellington and Zero figure set. I like the fact that Zero is slightly translucent, so you can put like a little LED underneath him.
I like how detailed the pumpkin is.
I like how detailed the pumpkin is. I'm glad that they gave a knife. I hope. Um, Also, they had mentioned that The Nightmare Before Christmas stole our hearts 32 years ago. Can you believe that that movie is 32 years old?
What's wrong with things being 32 years old?
Nothing. It's just it looks damn good for 32 years ago. Then again, there's a lot of animes that were dropped like 30 years ago that look fantastic, and then we got fucking Berserk, the Golden Age, and uh Sock says in chat, the Zepeku Kickstarter, it's a software for making bastions and guild halls, modular rooms that you can. Oh, that's right. You did show me this. You could basically pop up rooms and bits and bobs in case you're wanting like an alchemy table in this room, that kind of thing. Yeah, I would definitely purchase it. Next up,
Wait, what is it?
so let me bring it up. Double click this. Can I can I get the bash? There we go. Okay, so let me click and drag this here. Okay. So, bastions and guild halls. Oh, nope. We're gonna mute you. There we go. So, you can create a room by room guild hall or bastion, a safe place for your players to hang out or build rooms
So
in.
is this a plugin for Roll20? Is this a software all on its own that you play on?
I think it's a map maker that you can move to another one. Download a curated selection of battle map scenes and tokens. Season Explorer, Bastions and Guild Halls. Plus is a asset pack with map scenes and tokens
Modular
from.
map maker.
Yeah, it interests me, but
I'm just curious how you use it with players, unless it's something I print out, and then, or if it's something everyone can load into, and if it's something everyone loads into, is it purely a map, or like will it be like Roll20 where like you can have health bars and inventories and all that? It looks really interesting, and the maps are beautiful.
I think it's just the map maker. So you still have
Okay.
to import them over to the other side of it.
Well, as
Yeah.
long as you can import them over, like then yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah. I like Zepeku. They do fantastic work, and all they do is just make freaking maps. And now they're making a modular style map. You can have a fantasy style clue if you wanted, which is kind of an interesting idea. Um, hmm. That is kind of neat. All they wanted was a little under $20,000, and they are now at $350,000 with 21 days left on the clock. Holy cow!
Man, we're in the wrong business. It's time to stop doing the podcast. Stop doing the podcast and start doing D&D shit.
I mean, that would be
Yeah,
nice.
then we'll make a D&D podcast. No. Everything comes back to podcast.
I would like to do that, though. I would love to do a D&D podcast and get paid hella for it. But I'm not funny.
I worry that the D&D market is oversaturated, especially with the success of Critical Role, Dungeons and Daddies, all those guys.
Yeah, and a couple others are doing animations now for their D&D party, and I'm like, those are really nice. Like, I think it's the side quest, I think. And
sure, I have no idea.
yeah, even still, I'm happy to see that D&D is still going super strong, even though the Wizards of the Coast aren't doing anything to help that.
Well, let's be clear. Hasbro.
You are correct. Hasbro's the downside of it. But let's head over to something that's a little more positive with their creations. Lego. This Batman Lego like emblem with interesting looking minifigs down at the bottom. I would probably lose my head in trying to put this thing together. It looks fun.
I feel like this would be so much fun.
It would be very fun, but I would probably lose my mind. So it's the Batman logo looks fine, but it's not sleek. It's not sheen. So trying to do all the little extra bits and bobbles with making it look a little more 3D would probably drive me to drink. But it looks fun. Looks great. Looks fantastic. It is 678 pieces for $80, and it comes with
Can we get a zoom in on those minifigs?
Sure thing. Can I just do this? Yes, I can. There we go.
It comes with like a gold Batman.
Gold Batman for 20 years. Why do I feel like that?
20 years of what?
Yeah, I feel like Batman's been a lot longer than 20 years. So yeah, 20 years a lot.
Does it say something in the description? Because Batman's way older than 20 years.
Let me zoom back out. There we go. Here we go. Celebrating 20 years of Lego DC Batman. Okay.
Okay. That makes sense. Oh my god, did Lego Batman come out fucking 20 years ago? That would make sense.
Yep. Celebrate the 20th anniversary of Lego DC Batman with the Batman logo. Yeah. 2 Batman minifigures, golden Batman minifigure and golden anniversary coin, plus a classic Batman minifigure, which can fit into an opening hatch at the center of the model. That's adorable. But doop. Oh, wait. There we go. We talked about these before, but now they come in kid sizes. The Nike Dunk Low Lego collections that have the little star systems that make up the Nike logo, or Lego bricks. Now they're in child sizes, even though the price tag hasn't really changed much for them. $107 for these ones.
Oof, Jesus. Could you imagine buying $107 pair of shoes that your kid's probably only going to be able to wear for a few months to a year because they're going to grow out of them?
Yep. And then you got to throw them in a nice looking box, and then they will never.
I guess go over to Poshmark and try to get some of the money back.
I was gonna say either that or bronze them. These are the bronze baby booties.
Yeah, but these aren't baby booties, Why do people do that? My grandmother did that with both my dad and my uncle's baby booties. She bronzed both of them.
Apparently, it's a good tidings kind of thing. I don't know.
It's white people shit, is what it is.
It is white people shit. And the last 3 things are very us branded mugs. 3 mugs are out of the, I believe I saw 10 mugs total. But we'll just showcase these 3. The snowman mug, the green, it just says green, but it's a zombie-ish mug, and a original skeleton head mug. All of which are $25, and they just look positively good.
So if you actually find the zombie, there's another zombie one that's marked as zombie mug.
And I think it's supposed to be a female zombie. But yeah, the green one is a zombie. But yeah, it's a different design. I don't know why it's not in there with those ones.
You say, oh, here we go. Zombie mug large. This one here. I'll wait till it catches up.
It's a very delayed stream tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Twitch is having a bad day. But okay, there is a nice little off grayish with red eyes and a dopey looking smile for yet again 25 adult hairs.
My question is,
Yeah.
can I stack these mugs like I could Legos?
Ooh, I mean, it looks like you could.
Because if not, they're not worth $25 to me.
I from what I can tell, the rounded base looks like it could fit in the overall head. So just as long as you get the large size ones, probably.
Yeah, because if I can stack these, I could see buying some of these.
Yeah. And Socks in chat, Wizard of the Coast is busy making MTG collabs that are overpriced. Yeah, the pre-release for the Avatar, The Last Airbender collab. Yeah, it's
the
an arm and a
60
leg.
something cards that they're releasing.
Yeah, it's an arm and a leg, and nobody's happy about it. I'm like, just make them reasonably priced, please. It's cardboard. Thank you. But that's all I got for today. I'm excited to keep playing some more Outer Worlds. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close this
I'll
off.
be excited to play some gaming if I ever get some fucking time off.
Yes. Throw some money at us in the description. Throw some stuff at us in the throne. Give Quincy some fucking Pokemon cards. Check the throne down in the description if you want to throw some cards at Quincy. He needs a little gift for himself. But thank you guys for joining us.
Listen, if you guys buy enough, I'll literally let him throw the cards at me and film it.
It'll be that weird hot dog gif. I'll show you later.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
You got me mid-sip, too.
But thank you guys for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe where you can. Remember to check the links down in the description for the good old Humble Bundle for the Zenny. Still running some really good deals. They are running a early Thanksgiving sale when we're not even in November yet. Remember to check out Quincy's threads. Remember to check out my now that I know that my likes aren't out there, I'm now reblogging a lot more or retweeting a lot more, so that way people can actually see what I like, which is really bizarre. Like I shouldn't have to, even still. Once again, not really much in the realm of Hero Forge, but go check them out if you happen to want to support us.
Holidays are coming up. Might be the place to go.
Yes. And I mean, they've added a lot of new, like, accessories for figures. So if you happen to have a very niche character that has just a whole slew of very strange things surrounding them, they've definitely got some really strange things. I don't know who would have.
Twitch just showed me a very unpleasant Velveeta commercial. I think I'm done for the night. No.
I think we're both done for the night.
Oh my god, that was terrible. Continue. I'm sorry.
It's fine because I'm doing the at the end of days, at the end of weeks, at the end of months, at the end of years. Please, for the love of God, love one another. It is certainly free to do. Good night, everyone. Also, buy Velveeta
Bye,
cheese.
everyone.
Yummy cheese.
No, it's fucking gross.